Got a lot of stuff in my hands. Not very ideal for vlogging, but we're making it work. Oh man, audio is probably terrible with this clip right now, but we're going to FD. Bunch of screenagers in the car, truck, whatever.
Listen.
It's been a long drive.
Entrance. Oh my goodness.
That hill is a lot steeper than I thought it would be. Who locked my window?
Why did you do this?
It's messed up. That is messed up. I went to roll the window down, I had nothing. I'm not a child anymore, I'm 19. I'm really trying not to geek out right now, but this is surreal, dude. FD Atlanta, we made it. How much for a day pass?
It'll be $69.
69, I can do that.
Yeah.
That might be within the Prospec.
420 cents.
I was gonna ask if I've shown the car on YouTube with like paint and everything, but the last time I filmed anything for YouTube, the car was at the dyno, and I didn't even post that video yet. Might do it, but yeah, I filmed a video of the dyno. It was cool. I vlogged the whole thing, and then I didn't post it. I worked on it a little bit, edited for maybe half an hour, and then got too busy, had to do other stuff. So you guys don't even know what the car looks like. So big reveal, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Man, it's hitting.
It looks good in the
Look at that paint job, man. It's purple. It's a good purple. It looks really cool. It looked real good. Yeah, it looks cool. I did those this weekend. Spent like 3 hours doing these. They're not perfect, but take about 10 feet back. They look great. I think this makes it official.
This is true.
To Zach,
here, baby.
Yeah, to Zach, who said I wasn't a pro car, or I wasn't a Prospec driver until I got to Atlanta. I haven't gone down the hill yet, but we're here. So that's basically enough, right? Do I have to drive it this weekend? I made it look too good. I don't want to crash it. So we got the car off the trailer. About to get teched. Probably gonna fail in some way. I'm sure there's something that we didn't check or something, but still exciting, still surreal, but we're here. So we made it. We're at FD Atlanta with the 240. First round of Prospec ever, and it has finally started to set in that this is real now. We've known for a while that I got an FD, and we've been working very hard for the last few months just trying to prepare and get everything ready to go before Road Atlanta. And now after all that work, we made it. Luckily everything went great on the drive, and we made it through tech, and the car actually passed on the first try, which is sick. If you come around in here, look on the inside of the car, that right there is my official sticker for saying I passed tech, as well as this might be my favorite thing ever. Look at that, man. That looks sick. My number, 613. If you remember my Drift Appalachia Stage 7 video last year, I hit a deer in the drift car, in the 240. Middle of the night, middle of the Appalachia, deer comes out of nowhere while I'm street driving the car, gets yeeted into space, and I figured what better way to remember that than make the date that it happened my FD number. Pretty cool story behind it. Not sure if anybody else who can say they've hit a deer in their FD car. Yeah, we're here, man. Yeah, today's Tuesday. We got here last night at like 10 o'clock. It was like a 9-hour drive. We made pretty good time. Stayed in a hotel last night. Tonight we're gonna be sleeping at the track. And for today, we pretty much have nothing to do. If we would have failed tech, we would have failed, I know, I'm not good at it. If we would have failed tech, we probably would have been working on fixing the car right now, but luckily since we made it through, we don't really have anything to fix. So we're just kind of hanging out. We don't have much to do today, but we don't have anything to do today. Tomorrow I've got a driver's meeting and track walk. We're gonna bolt check the whole car. We are gonna bolt check the whole car. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Ready to get thrown into turn 1 at 110 or whatever I'm gonna enter at. But a lot more chill than what it could have been. We did good. We brought a good car, and yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a fun week. So today we're just gonna be hanging out. Tomorrow we're just gonna be hanging out. A couple small things, but I don't really get to drive the car on the track at all until Thursday, which unfortunately, I hate to say the R word, but looking at the forecast, there's a high chance of rain. and I love competing in the rain. Not sarcastic at all. Yeah, for now we're just hanging out, enjoying being here, and having fun.
The next day.
So we're at Atlanta, round 1 of Prospec, my first debut in Prospec, and I'm getting my first in-person look at Road Atlanta for the track walk. Seeing everything in person compared to the sim is pretty crazy. Super awesome to try to take this all in, get some notes for tomorrow, carry it over to competition.
Yeah, so you want to be.
That's a really late zone, if that's what it is.
Well, it's gonna. See how they moved it out?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. So you're later on outer zone 1 and zone 2.
So the zone is basically at the 100.
Yeah.
So initiate by the 2. Be pitched sideways basically at the 2.
Yeah.
Or the latest is the little after the 2.
And then
you got the rumble strips too as a reference.
Yeah. Then be right on the rumble strips.
So if you look at the reference.
The next day.
Man, look at me. All right, happy, what is it, Thursday? Happy Thursday, everybody. I am officially suited up. Just did my second driver's meeting. We had our first one yesterday. I didn't really film much of that, but about to go out for our first ever practice on Atlanta, or at Atlanta. And the weather couldn't be better. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You know, when I envisioned this weekend, a soaking wet day is exactly what I was hoping for. I really hope the rain continues. Yeah, jokes aside, probably not a lot of people are going to be going out for practice, but being my first time here, I just want to try to feel the course out. And even if it's not the most useful, because it's supposed to stop, the rain is supposed to go away. I just want to feel it out and start getting my marks and, you know, just experience it for the first time. So getting ready to go out for my first ever Formula Drift practice, and then we got seating later on. I'm battling that little duty over there. Mr. Dustin Frell, he's got an awesome looking car, he's an awesome driver, done a lot of hot pit auto test stuff.
Cloud.
Oh yeah, guess who we're pitted next to?
Oh my god, is that Colette Davis? Oh my god!
She's so cool, she's so cool, she's so cool. Alright, yeah, get ready to get in the car, first ever FD practice. Try not to wreck this thing.
That's quite big.
Well, you made it through your first practice.
I did.
One piece, no breaks,
Well, that wasn't cleanest, but we're getting through.
no drama.
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Jacob Duncan with the Duncan Motorsports AG Wraps S13, and we just finished up with our first ever Formula Drift practice session. Now, we only got one lap, and it was pretty patchy, but as you can tell, the old girl survived. 0 casualties, and that's something to be proud of.
crowd, so you'll probably be safe. Hell yeah.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
In my head. So we got Jacob Duncan going up against Dustin Frell, as we were just talking about. No, Dustin Frell did have a mishap. He's only had 3 laps in our practice this morning. So looks like the car got the car back together. He's up at the line. We got a couple of wings out there, a couple ass chassis, I believe. So it looks like Max is about ready to send him off here. So this should be a good one. So Dustin has like half of a dry lap in the chase. So let's here we go.
Here we go. Let's do it. All right, so coming down the hill, again, we got Dustin and Jacob, and Jacob is leading. He is a #1 seated driver going into that first inside clip. Does tap it over Dustin, that chase position. Now headed back up the hill into that keyhole, and we've had different layouts over the years. Good placement there on that outside zone, flirting with the dirt, and then into that keyhole, tighten it up, and Jacob really showing you good prowess. Really good driving here, but this is where, you know, I get excited. Man, Dustin is all over the track. Unfortunately, Dustin is dusty. He gets into that dirt, and it is not friendly right now. It's going to be wet, moist mud. As opposed, look at the inputs there from Race Data Labs, the degree of angle and what we're looking at. But Jacob had the clean air, had the confidence. Dustin, I felt like he was just from jump trying to chase his tail.
Yeah, and like I said, he had 0 laps basically in the dry here. First time going down Atlanta with a clean lead. So look at Jacob Duncan out here in that graps.com looking really cool out front as Dustin's trying a little real estate to make up as they both climb up the hill as Duncan swings that guy, adding a little more angle to the car, sets himself up really good there in that outer zone there as Dustin closed the door there on that inner clip, and they do both a great job here. Good transition mimic. Dustin kind of choking up there on the transition. I think he got a little lost in the sauce there. Coming back down the hill. Duncan pulling away from Farrell as he finishes out there. Great job here as we look at our racer replay. Eye in the sky here. You can see Dustin kind of late from the start, from the get-go. Just not fully confident in his car yet, I feel like, without talking to him or a spotter yet. And Duncan looking real good out front there as they climb up that hill. So let's get Dustin that clean air. Let's see if he can kind of redeem himself. He's got a feel for the car now, and hope, in his hopes, Duncan makes a mistake in the chase.
Well, you know, you got to think the nerves of these Prospec drivers. This is their foray. I mean, this is big little dreams, dude. You're like, oh, I just wish, you know, baseball player. I want to play at Wrigley Field. I want to play at Fenway Park. Here you go, man. You are at Road Atlanta. Like I said, unarguably one of the most iconic tracks in the drifting world. Not just Formula Drift, but it's aspirational for fans, aspirational for drivers. And here are these Prospec drivers making their debut at this iconic track. Like I said, Petite Le Mans, 2-wheel, 4-wheel. No
pressure.
No pressure. But this is where, you know, the Prospec driver shows you that he has the prowess. So let's see if Jacob can chase just as good as he did lead run there. Good temperament. You can see him right there on the back bumper and giving Dustin a little bit of room. And you got to think, Dustin, he's at a bit of a deficit, so he does place the car properly right there on that edge of the course, going into that inside clip in the keyhole, transitioning out. And you can see just navigating out. What were the judges requesting coming out of the keyhole? Because that has changed over the years.
Oh no!
And Dustin, yeah, he throws a big roost there, but
lost a tire too. It's good.
Oh man, O'Shevitz, look at this. Oh, yep.
There it goes.
Yep.
Gonna make it up to start.
I'm gonna head out. So, you know, I'll tell you, Jacob did. He pushed a little hard there in that chase position in that ladder portion.
Yeah, we'll kind of see. You can kind of see him kind of trying to tip his toes there in the Dustin Frell.
A lot of handbrake there.
Yeah, a lot of handbrake. But like I said, Dustin's probably not fully comfortable. But he halfway through the lap, I felt like he was really getting in the groove here. Adding all that angle, that Y strap, as he pulls that S15 through into the inner clip, and Duncan's like, oh, Dustin's here at a party, so now he's kind of trying to play catch up. He gets into that pocket, kind of pulls back out here, and this is where hopefully we get another shot here on the other side of the track.
Oh
here.
my gosh,
just
bathing.
about over rotates it, and I want to say, I can't tell if that was before the finish line. That might be something that judges are kind of looking at here between RDL here. We can get a little truth serum action going on, as you like to say, Jared. And we're looking at the first run here first. So Farrell had a whole handful of handbrake there, following Duncan up the hill through that outer zone. And Duncan doing a great job. Little lift foot braking to settle the car down. You can just see once Dustin got attached to that door, he doesn't quite let go until after that transition. I think he got lost in the smoke there a little bit, as he does a decent job of transitioning. He does drive with the likes of Forrest Wang and Rome. And so I just feel like he just had a bad luck there in that
Bad
chase.
go.
Yeah.
And again, that was the first run there.
Yeah, that was the first
between
one.
Duncan.
But I'd like to see on that second one if Duncan, you know, abandoned ship before the finish line or not, because he lost a tire, which is a moot point in the second run. But if he had, we haven't discussed if 3 tires is off or incomplete, if it was before the finish line or not.
What are, again, drivers meeting, if you could elaborate, what are the judges looking for? Obviously the horseshoe, get into that outside zone, inside clip in the keyhole. But when they exit, what are the judges looking for?
So they're trying to get the right inner, the passenger wheel in that box that we have for the inner clip, and then draw a nice smooth line. And we have another box there in between clip 1 and the keyhole exit to kind of push them further on. We want these lead drivers to
right here,
push it wide.
For reference, so this is what I'm talking about, because this is where a point of contention. So right here, what are they expecting?
See that box there?
Where do they want the car there? The back wheels in that box that's on the track.
Yep, and then you can see the front
Inside.
of the car on the inside. So that's a tough one. I think they're reviewing now. We can see him huddling here as
just
under
reviewing the tail of the tape with Jacob. Could have really taken himself out there, unfortunately. But you got to think, Dustin had quite a few corrections. Was not part of the conversation. He was back multiple car lengths. Does that offset in the judges' minds? I'm playing a parable here. I'm not.
Yep.
I don't even want you to answer, because obviously the judges are right here. But with kind of, I don't want to say inactive chase, but lackluster chase.
Less than stellar.
Less than stellar. But both of them had decent lead runs.
I
think Jacob had a tidier run.
Yeah, I think by the time Dustin got up the hill, he was like, all right, this is the car I know. He right then it clicked. It seemed to trust it, and like the rest of his lead run was really great. So we got our BC Racing custom coilovers side by side here. You can see Duncan putting the gap to Dustin there as versus on the right side where Duncan was right there against Farrell's lead run. And here they go up towards the entry of the keyhole, and Dustin playing a little game of catch up. Farrell, you know, actually putting a little more gap between him and Duncan there, and Duncan tries to close the door here and sticks with him for the most part, where you can see Farrell kind of dropped off there, also was off track there in that inner clip, but then I think there's a discussion here at the finish line. So yeah, I'm getting it from Reese here without him putting a headset. 3 tires off at the finish line. Duncan incomplete on his chase run.
So that overpowers that. I mean, Reese, let's elaborate. Let's bring you in again, because that is to my point. It was a lackluster chase run, but with the 3 tires off. So did you weigh in Farrell's kind of lackluster chasing run? But let's make it official. Dustin Frell does get the win.
So this isn't a GoPro. Kind of forgot it at the trailer and maybe battery died, but we're at my first official autograph session. Hopefully this makes it into the YouTube video. I got autograph fangirl, umbrella girl number 1, umbrella girl number 2, girlfriend, sister. And what?
Stuck my tongue out.
Oh, sick. But yeah, I'm about to get started. This is crazy. I've already started pre-signing a couple of these things. Still working on the autograph, you know. But hey, it comes with time. This is awesome.
Okay, let's get in character real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking good. Okay. So, it's been about 2 weeks since Atlanta, and I am not filming this inside of my 350Z, and I'm definitely not about to start sweating because of how hot it is in here. So, obviously, the team and I are super sad, and we're super angry because I suck, and we didn't do well in the competition. Just kidding. Actually, we're extremely happy with the performance that we had in Atlanta, because regardless of how we did in the competition, I personally had the most fun, like, imaginable, and I feel like a lot of the team can agree with that. We had an amazing time down there, and regardless of what happened in the competition, we still made the absolute most of the week in FD. Basically, right after I got taken out, I got right to work on networking and just trying to talk to as many people as I can, trying to film as much as I can and get as much content as possible. I loved enjoying the show, watching all the Prospec guys rip it up on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, on Friday, and then the pro guys on Saturday. It was another awesome show to watch here. I mean, obviously I would have liked to be up there on the podium and making it into the show and whatnot. Even though I didn't get to experience that side of FD yet, I still had a ton of fun, and it was a major learning experience. And obviously, you know, nobody gets right up to the box in their first event, and I kind of went in with that expectation, so when I did get taken out, I wasn't upset with it at all. My main goal out there was just go and have fun, and I 100% made that happen. So what happened in my battle with Dustin? Dude's a ripper. It was a sick battle. I laid down the lead I was very happy with, and then in the chase, I got a little bit too aggressive, and as you can tell, I went off track, smoked my tire off. It passed me as I was going back up the hill. Yeah, just that little mistake was enough to cost me the win. So if you've made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow me on my socials, specifically Instagram and Facebook. I post there the most, and that's where you can get the best updates on what's going on, what I'm up to, and not weeks in delay. Still getting used to doing the YouTube stuff. I'm obviously not the greatest at it. At the moment, at least, it's a one-man band. It's all me running every platform I have. YouTube, all the longer form content, of course, it takes longer to make, and in return, you know, the YouTube videos are sometimes a little delayed getting up, but I'm trying, doing my best. Like I said, I appreciate you for watching the video. If you're hearing me saying this, you're really cool. Watch the whole thing. Thank you. yeah, that's all for now. FD Atlanta was a blast. Can't wait for round 2, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'm better at talking in that one. Peace.